What up, everybody? This is your boy Ovi, the CEO, Ovi, the entrepreneur, Ovi, the marketer. Welcome to my channel where I chronicle my journey as an entrepreneur, or on this entrepreneurial journey, so to speak. It is currently September 29th. Yeah. It's about 9:20 in the morning, and I am door dashing. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe, like, all that good stuff, where we talk about things as far as this journey. If you're thinking about being an entrepreneur, what everything entails for the most part, as I've encountered thus far. And just to give you my insights, so that way, not to discourage you, but just to encourage you and to prepare you for those moments where you're going to have to kind of balance things. So definitely stay tuned. I got more to come. I got more to come, you know. So if you don't know me by now, you know, I work full-time. I also have a part-time gig that I do on the weekends, and I recently took up door dashing just to kind of really test it out, just to kind of see exactly what it all entails, whether or not I could do it, if it would fit in my schedule, if I would be up for it, all that good stuff. And outside of that, also pretty much just to kind of add an additional stream of income. I've encountered I've been in many web classes, I've been in many masterminds, webinars, workshops, and for the most part, of course, whoever's teaching them, they're trying to sell you something, which is, you know, understandably so. And you know, for the most part, it was like, the money just wasn't there. You know, financing, if that was an option, wasn't an option for me. So for the most part, a lot of them were saying some of the same things. You know, increase your income. Currently, you know, like I said, I work full time, and I've kind of hit a ceiling. You know, there is no further up for me. There's only lateral movements, and normally with lateral movements in corporations or businesses, there really isn't an increase in, you know, pay. So hence the part-time gig. But there are a few other things that I actually want to do. I'm looking to increase my living space, move basically, you know, so I can have my area, you know, separate from my son, so that way I can continue being a content creator and just have my own space and stuff like that. So, you know, there's normal stuff. So I'm like, you know what, to kind of facilitate this a little bit better, you know, I'm going to try door dashing. So, well, dashing, I don't know why I call it door dashing. Don't ask me. Yeah, this video will not be edited in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm just going to upload it just to give you some insight. But yeah, so far I'm in my third week, so to speak. I took today off. Normally I take one day off every couple of weeks or every other month or so, just as a mental health day for myself. And I was like, you know what? Let me just dash today. You know, my son's at school, and then that way, you know, I can dash in the morning like I'm about to do in the next few minutes, and then, you know, pick him up. You know, he'll be with his sister, and then I'll, you know, dash for, you know, a good portion of the day. But most of them, the gurus or the teachers or whomever, they're like, you know, increase your income, whatever you can do to increase your income, to invest in your business. That means pick up a part-time job, pick up some extra shifts, work a little overtime. Investing in yourself is the best thing that you can do. And I definitely agree with that aspect. You know, you have to invest in yourself, whether it's reading, you know, getting knowledge in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You know, Think and Grow Rich, you know, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Those are my two favorite books so far. But, you know, anything that can kind of give you, you know, peace of mind, a mental state to get ready for this journey. It's not for the faint of heart. I'll be totally honest with you that, you know, as a father, as a husband, you know, there has to be that understanding that any and everything that I'm doing now will be in the future for the benefit of those that are connected to me. So it's good to always have a good support system, but understand that not everyone is going to understand either why you do what you do or how much of it that you're doing. It may seem kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it right now. It may seem kind of, I want to say ironic, but that I'm working a little bit more to work less later on. If that makes sense, just to be in a position to whereas, I can afford my mentor's mentorship, and then he can help me scale the business that I want to scale, which is, creating a course, creating courses to the point where now it is making money. It is being fruitful. It's serving, who it's supposed to serve. And then it's, for the most part, being able to take care of my family and, plan for the future as well. So dashing is just a part of that, I don't do it every day. Again, today was just a day that I had kind of blocked off for myself. And I figured, hey, why not just earn a couple of dollars just to have some liquidity, some liquid cash for the most part, and, just kind of, save that, do some more towards the weekend and then build from there. That's pretty much what I'm doing. So just wanted to make a quick video. I know I haven't really posted that much recently. I've just been kind of, working and kind of, structuring everything in a way that makes sense to me, so I can say, okay, this is what I need. This is where I want to be. This is where I am. I need to close that gap. So, like I said, this is something that I just took on just to kind of see if I could do it. If so, how I can apply it and kind of just manage, how it goes and just go from there. So, I may post another update today, may not, I don't know, but we'll see. But you guys have a great rest of your day. And if you haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button for your guy. I'm OV the CEO, OV the entrepreneur, OV the marketer, just a regular guy just trying to, beat that 9-to-5 grind one day at a time. And just get to that point where I have that freedom that everyone wants. So, but have a great day. Have a success-filled day, a success-filled week as well. And as always, before you love anyone else, you must first love yourself. And I am out. Have a great one.